Yeah, I wrote the contract whilst I'm live.
They had to turn to a second, more extreme monetary policy.
Yes, guys, what's up? Can you hear me clearly? Are you guys hearing me clear? Are we loud and clear? Nah, I'm not actually, Mac, I'm not actually trading, bro. Or like, I won't be trading, live funds. I just wanted to hop on for a bit, just to chill. Just to chill and answer some questions. Nah, I'm not actually. I've got the chat up. Yo, why is the screen shaking? Why are we moving? You preferred the purple chart? You preferred the purple chart? What you saying on this one? I should change it back to purple. Oh, it's because the market's closed. It's closed. It's closed. How dumb could I be? What colour even was it? I think it was like this colour. I think it was like this purple. And the canvas was like grey. Was it like this grey? Yeah, these were the colours, I think. And the grid lines, add horizontal. Yo, this is actually kind of cold. Maybe I should go back. Good, yeah? Alright, I'll keep it. I'll listen to you, bro. I have to make this a bit darker. All good, bro. Let's go. free monitor today. Give me my damn keyboard, bro. Instead of that, I should have run it to there. Satisfied with 2 hours. Yo, Sarge, bro, what you saying? TP was not smashed today, I'll tell you that. Fucking should have been though. Should have been. Next time, bro, hopefully. Thanks, man. Today was tough, bro, it was tough. So this is the first trade I took, yeah? And basically, I got taken out right here, so it took me out the position here, and then it ran straight to my take profit. So that was the first trade that I missed. And then the second one, yo, are we back? Are we back? I don't know why OBS disconnects and reconnects. Okay, we're back. Then swept this short term high. And then shifted through this low. I was going for a 1 to fucking 2. A 1 to 2, bro, and it's at the low. Like, gang, come on. Are you serious? Yeah, so 15 contracts on that beer. bang, there's your fill. Stops at the high, TP at the low. So where do I have my shit? I have my shit at, I think it was 29725. Retested the order block. How much closer does it need to get? Like, it has absolutely no reason to be going up from there. You know what? I was so like distracted in the moment. But here's the thing, like it was literally a model inside the model. Like taking shorts from here would have actually been valid too. Because it's tapped back into the gap, you could have taken a short off this first presented gap. I mean, if you ran stops here, you would have got stopped out. But let's say you run the stop loss up here, and then you run it for 2R down to here. Let's see if this would have played out. I don't think it would have. Would it? No. It's just really unfortunate. Like there is nothing I could have done about that. Really. I mean, if we look at the live trade, I'm gonna take a look. Let's go take a little look. Bang, there's the execution. Which colors do you guys prefer? The blue, this one, these colors? Or do you guys prefer this color? Everyone who's watching right now, which one are we preferring? Purple or blue? Purple or blue? Back to the back testing sesh. So that was the only action that was really going on with the AM session, and then after that it was pretty dry. I mean, we then had these longs there, but it didn't take a valid point of sell side. So we had to leave these ones to runs. I mean, it's so obvious, yeah. Like when you have a losing trading day, you know when the model isn't working, and then the days where the model is working, it's like every silver bullet model plays out, and it's so frustrating because I literally took 2 winning trades but didn't win. So yeah. There's something stuck on my lip, mate. It's a tough one to take, I can't lie, boys. It is a tough one to take. Yeah, let me show you guys the video. Hang on. So I break even here. let's actually go back. Let's see a price. Where did it go down to? Where did it go down? Where did it go down? It went down to. $29825. Alright, 29825. And my TP was at 29725. Like gang. And here's the thing, yeah, I would have closed, but that candle reacted so quickly, and it's like, if I then just close because I was scared, and then it runs to my TP, and then I've lost out on a whole like couple thousand, because this is across 10 accounts. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, mate. And here's the thing, we literally had 2 bearish gaps too. So I was like, oh, okay, if price is algorithmic, like we've left that swing low. If ES had taken the low, I would have closed, no question. But not even ES took the low, so I was like, there's no way. There's actually no way. And it just ran through both the gaps. It respected the first one, and then I was like, okay, from here, candle should flip towards sell side. It did not do that. Gang, it did not do that. The market moved against us. Yeah, I mean, Mac, you were there, mate. You were there on the stream. It was not good. So is it, look, this point here, I was like, oh, this would be a perfect respecting candle of this 1 minute bearish gap. It's going to algorithmically trade out of this gap and trade lower. But NQ decides to perfectly respect this bullish order block to the left. And then goes higher. From this point, yeah, I was just like shitting myself. I was like, what, mate, what is going on? What is going on? Oh dear. But you know what? Tomorrow's another day. If we then have like a whole day of bangers tomorrow, that would be pretty juicy. Yeah. I mean, what we're looking at right now is, so for today we obviously took shorts, but for tomorrow we're gonna need to see NQ drop lower through the Asia session, London and New York, because we've put in a new all-time high today. Just about on NQ, ES was absolutely flying. And we're going to need to see a shift on the higher time frame on either the 4 hour or the 1 hour in order to actually take a short. So we'll need to see price come all the way down to 29,074. So it's going to need to shift through this low. So we need a candle closure below this low for the 1 hour, and then for the 4 hour we need it to close through the same low. So if it does that, we can take shorts. If it doesn't do that, we're not taking shorts, and it will just be a long, and we'll need to see price sweep sell side, and that's that. Do you have a video of your first time passing a prop firm? Yeah, I actually do. I have a video of me not passing a prop firm for the first time, but when I passed passed the top step for the first time. There's so many videos here, guys, like, Jesus. So many trades. Day trading ICT, day trading ICT. This one. Oh no, this wasn't my first top step, but I think this is when I got max funded with top step. So this was on my Apex accounts. I was in class. Wow, what a throwback. In college. Wow. Look at the position size. I was trading 4 micros back then. Yo, banger. Banger. Yeah, this is the trade. This is the trade. So I took this on my Apex accounts. You can see down there, PA Apex. And then on another tab, no, this is the top step account. It's very close to getting past. It inversed that gap to the left. I was like, yeah, this has to go to sell side. There's no way it doesn't go to sell side. And then boom. I mean, I was $70 away. I was like, there's no way. Happy chat. Just whilst we're waiting for market to open, I'll show you like my first few trading videos. Also, yeah, I just want an opinion, yeah, because my girlfriend, she just doesn't like my curly hair. I don't know why. So I got a perm around this time last year, and this is what it looked like. Let me show you. I look like a completely different person. What do you guys think? Bro, does that not look fire? Look at the trim, mate. What date was this? May 14th. Nearly a year ago. Those videos are really good to watch, by the way, if you are like struggling or whatever. I think I've nearly made a video on like every topic. Shit, I better put the actual Discord link. He's going on the channel. I mean, today was super algorithmic, like every silver bullet setup worked. Even short sid. That's a valid short. Got a long here. It's just a matter of time. Today was just so unlucky, but 5R, that would have been my biggest day ever. The most I've ever hit in one singular day is 4R. Yeah, 4R. Have to see what tomorrow has to offer. Today is another day. Maybe I should get rid of the grid lines. I don't know how I feel about the grid lines. Does that look better? No grid lines. Actually, nah. Give me the grid lines back. Bro, I understand English, but I have the level of the kids. I don't use. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, shit, I forgot it's gonna be hard for you to understand. Where are you from again? Was it France? You say you're from France. Was it France? I can't remember. What? French. I did French in my exams. Ça va? Je m'appelle Ashton Hazard. Ça va bof. Je déteste trading. Je pense que si nul. Did you get that? I don't know if that was right. See, I got it, bro. I mean, I failed French, but I know a few things here and there. Je vais aller. Je vais aller. Is it je vais aller au cinéma avec mes amis? I go to the cinema with my friends. Is that right or no? I can't remember if that was right or not. Bro, you've got good fundamentals. Good, very good. Did I study French? Yeah, I did. I didn't listen much though. Did not listen much. I got a few bits here and there. Let me think of some other French shit. In fact, I can't really think of much. I just know a few words here and there, like swimming pool, la piscine, le chateau, everybody knows what chateau is. La maison, a house. Asia live at 10:30 PM, by the way. What do you mean? Like UK time? Do you mean UK time? Yo, get up mush 007. Get up. I saw you responded to me on that Johnny Kerry video. Yeah, that was a jokes video, I can't lie. That was jokes. It's about time you brought those skits back, I'll be real. OG Johnny Kerry's so good. Yeah, he was. I used to watch him all, bro. Bro, you're actually French. Stop the act. I mean, I've never been to France. An amount you didn't care to lose in your trading journey, doing it right now on the PAs, and I won 3 out of 3 trades this week, and a Mayo. Being picky but no emotions. Nice. You didn't... Wait, I don't... Oh, did you ever de-risk to it an amount you didn't care to lose in your trading journey, doing it right? Oh, I see. So you've de-risked. Yeah, no. I used to do that so many times, but... Reem Macquan has joined the chat. What the fuck was I even talking about? Yeah, no, I've de-risked a lot. Yeah, I have de-risked a lot, but now I'm at the point where I just risk fixed $500 per trade on prop firms, and then 1,000 a trade on my live account. What strategy do I use? Silver bullet, brother. 15-minute sweep, you know, key, sufficient sweep, and then model, shift, fair value gap, parallel order block. Do I trade only macro? Not anymore. From 2:30, so New York Open to the end of the PM macro. So 9:30 to 2:15 PM New York time, EST. Did he do it for the psychological benefits? Yeah, I did, yeah. It does take months, bro. I mean, it was about this time last year I was trading with 1 micro and then today I was trading with like 3 minis. So you know, you have to do what you have to do in order to get your mind right. I mean, bro, today, did you see the video? I literally missed how much I was up, 1 point away from TP. If that was me a year ago, I would have lost my shit and blew all my accounts, honestly. I would have lost my shit. Yeah, I'll show you, bro. I mean, I'll show you the trade that I missed today. What's the biggest mistake people make when trading the silver bullet that isn't obvious at first? That's a very good question, Ree Makwana. And trading silver that isn't obvious at first. The biggest mistake they'll make is just chasing the model, like shift in market structure and then fair value gap. You gotta be patient and wait for the right setups. But that also comes with time, where you have the correct judgment for what is a good setup and what isn't a good setup. It takes so much time. I mean, mate, I've been trading this strategy ever since I started. So around, am I fried? No, I'm not fried. It's Ree Makwana is my girlfriend. So I'm just like, I'm shocked she's in it. I just find it funny. She's asking questions when she knows she doesn't really. It's just funny. I'm not fried. I don't smoke. That's my wife, mate. Yeah. Okay. Let me show you guys a trade that I took today. Between the silver bullet and the IFEGs, which strategy do you think is used the most? I think the strategy that's used the most now is IFEGs. I think it's like a social media trend now. And that's the thing with trading, it's such a social media trend. I actually had a guy on one of my reels like a couple of weeks ago saying, bro, silver bullet in 2026. I'm like, what the fuck are you on about, mate? This isn't like a TikTok trend. A model's been this model works. If you go back to backtest in like 2012, it works. And obviously this guy is chatting absolute bollocks, mate. What is this trader is? Getting a little nervous, I see. Of course. Do you trade London session and NYC session? I've taken a few London session trades. Not anymore though, it's no point. I mean, it's shit. You literally, it's like trading Forex. New York session, of course. What separates traders who last 5+ years compared to those who quit? I mean, I can't really comment on that because I haven't been trading for 5 years. I've been trading for 3 years, not 5 years. But I guess it's just like days like today. Or I think it's the point. You know what? I saw this reel today, and it said that the point where you 100% should quit, like it makes the complete most sense to quit, is a time you shouldn't, if that makes sense. It's like that's the difference where people make it or not, because it makes complete sense. Let's say you haven't made any money after like 3 years and you're following the model, it's going back and forth, but you know, you spent so much on evals, you probably should stop, you probably should get a job, you probably should do this and that. But that's the point where you just gotta keep fucking going, man. And also spend less time on social media because it's such a facade. Yeah, it is how you perceive your own situation. And I guess the way I kind of just go through it each day is just, you just gotta find a purpose and I guess kind of have things to look forward to. Not in terms of like booking a fucking like night out with your friends or something. No. You gotta have like some long-term goals you wanna aim for, and that's your purpose each day. What's my prop stack? My prop stack is 3 top step accounts. I lost 2 when I was on a losing streak. I'll reacquire them after I get my next payout, which would have been today, but I didn't because Nasdaq decided to not go down 1 point lower and denied me a 7k payout, but we'll talk about that another time. And then 5 alpha futures. 5 alpha futures, and then I've got 2 live accounts, one where I'm managing funds and then one's my personal account, so that's 10 accounts. I just know it'll work out if you put the effort in, it's done before, so why not you? Yeah, 100% bro. Mate, it's just like all things, it takes time. It takes... Oh yeah, shit, let me explain the setup. Okay, so firstly, the first trade we had today was this one right here. So this was a sweep of, you know, clear sell side liquidity. We swept all session lows, 15-minute low, and then we consolidated, you know, we just came up higher, no shift in structure, came back lower, swept a bunch of sell stops, there's shorts and low, looking for a shift higher. Alright, there's our shift. Price shifts market structure on NQ, shift structure on ES, and then we have this bearish order block. We have this bearish order block right here that gets inversed. The recent short-term low didn't get swept, so that's a mitigation paired with the Fair Value gap. You've got a gap on both NQ and ES, gap there, gap here, mitigation paired with the Fair Value gap. So we're looking for longs, and this is where I went wrong, bruv. I went long, and well, I didn't really go wrong. It's just I was thinking about putting my stop loss at the 5-minute swing low, but I put it at the most recent swing low because I was like, this looks so clean. I'm like, this 100% goes higher. So for a better RR, you know, for like a squeeze in a whole nother R, I'll just run my stop loss here. But really, I should have run it here. And then that's a tap on the gap there, and then first high is where I would have trailed. So instead of trailing to here, I trailed to here, and then that's where we then got taken out, and then price ran straight to my TP. So instead, if I had ran it from this stop loss, I would have ran it to here for the trail, takes the first high, takes the next high, trail to this low, price runs straight to the TP, just like so. And then the second trade, which I missed, was no, not that I missed. So we have this right here, price sweeps a 15-minute high, so we've got a sufficient sweep of buy-side liquidity. And then this is a swing low that price is put in, so a swing low there. And then we have a swing low here, and then you see on ES, it's put in that bullish order block. So there's the bullish order block. Look for a shift. Bang, price shifts. Bang, puts in a gap. There's the Fair Value gap, right there. ES is paired with the gap with the bullish order block. The recent short-term high is here. It gets taken out, so that's a breaker block. So that's a breaker paired with the Fair Value gap on ES. So this short is valid. And then round stops to the high. TP, like, look, does this not make the most fucking sense? It's a 1 to 2 RR, right? I got a little bit of a, not a great fill. It filled me a little bit lower, somewhere around here. It makes sense to go for the 1-minute low, right? Why wouldn't it go down to this low? So 297 is the TP. So I put it at 25 or like 50. Price takes the first short-term low, so I trailed above the high. But then I saw here that we have a bearish order block, and it's inside of a Fair Value gap that's been respected, and this is a short-term high. So I was like, okay, let me give price a chance. to see if it will respect it, but if it inverses the bearish order block and then it becomes a confluence for price to be bullish, then I would have closed my trade. But once it respected it, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm happy to stay in this trade for now. Price takes that 50% swing low, so I was definitely break even there. And then this is where I was like, oh yes, here we go, TP incoming. G. Comes up, stops me at break even. Like, are you dumb? So yeah, that was the 2 trades from today. And that would have secured me 5R. And then imagine across 10 accounts. So my 2 live accounts, I risk 1,000 a trade. And then the rest of them I risk 500. Some of them are on 300. But the 150s are on 500. That's all good. That's all good. Wait, Get Up Mush. Are you in the free group, or are you in the VIP server? Are you in that one too, or no? I'm trying to remember what I recognize you from, or maybe just from the YouTube comments. Your videos help a lot, brother. Carlos, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Nice, bro. Why you not got 20 Apex 50Ks? Now, the reason for that is because, you know what, I'm actually kind of scarred from Apex, because I took a 7K payout from Apex back in 2025, and then they didn't pay me out the next time I requested a payout, which was for around about the same, and I got really pissed off, and then they put me on this probation period. These are the OG accounts, are the trailing ones. Yo, Joe Trades, what's up, bro? What's up, mate? So yeah, they ever since then I've just never really been, I haven't really bothered with Apex. But since they got this end of day one, well, here's the thing, yeah, I'm satisfied with what I have right now. So if we're going for more accounts, like I don't really feel the need right now, as of now. Definitely soon come. Definitely want to be in a point where I have like 50 accounts. But as of now, it's not something I'm like desperately needing. I'm just locked in with, you know, the trades, what I'm taking, and managing the accounts I have right now. And that's it, really. Yo, Mac, also that account that you won from the giveaway, keep that and trade that one after you've passed the Apex ones, because then you're kind of like not putting all your eggs in one basket. And that giveaway account literally it's just completely free. Like it has no rebuild or anything, so you can just full port that shit at like a New York Open. need your help. I can pass funded but can't get payouts. I blow them. I need help with patience and revenge trading. So, I mean, if you feel like you need someone to kind of help you live in the market, then the best way would be to obviously watch me trade live. But if it's just something you want to do independently, then it's really got to come within yourself, and you have to have a system in place to stop you from revenge trading and doing all this stuff. There's no real like secret sauce to stopping revenge trading. It's just you just got one day be like, I've got to cut this shit out. Have you recently gotten a payout? So my last payout was last month. It was at Alpha Futures, but it wasn't for that much though. I think it was like 3k. But today would have been a pretty monstrous payout. Well, not really monstrous, but definitely 7k. That was the big boy I was waiting for, but just haven't quite got it yet. Just not yet. Yeah, that's the route. Just use the Apex one for now, and then in 30 days, when we got that one. I need 20 USD, bro. I mean, mate, if I give you 20 USD, then I gotta give everyone 20 USD. So unfortunately I can't. The only person who's successful with saying I need money, give, is my girlfriend. $3k is good, bro. My 9 to 5 manual work was 2k a month. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. Before that payout, it was then maybe a month and a half I didn't take a payout just because I was building buffer. So yeah, it kind of spreads out. You just have to be so patient with it. You have to be so patient. I don't think there's a business you eat more shit from than trading. Like, you just continuously, you can just eat shit over and over again. But the good thing is though, is that it's not forever. You're not eating shit forever. It eventually has to come to an end. Do you have a live account open? Yes, I do. So the account you guys see me trading on YouTube, that's my live account. I actually had a guy in my comments, he was like, on one of the P&Ls, it had like a 0.50 USD was stuck on, but the digits were moving, and the guy was like, oh, this is replay. If it was real, it wouldn't be stuck. I was like, mate, come on, you fucking dumb. I literally said, DM me, I'll show you the broker statement. Oh yeah, market opens in 3 minutes. And obviously the guy deleted his comment. I screenshotted it, I was gonna post it and be like, oh, look at this guy, look at this bozo. And then I couldn't be bothered. How long did it take you to become profitable? It took me around a good year and a half. Yeah. Definitely a good year and a half. Once you eat shit for so long, you just get used to it. You get used to those losing days. And when you become a good loser, I think that's like a really good turning point for when you turn things around. Do I have a car? Not yet. A car though is probably one of the last things I'd buy, because as I'm working from home, I don't really need to get around that much. I literally walk to the gym to get my steps in, and also they haven't even allowed me to do my theory test. In the UK, you gotta pass like a theory exam, because they say my ID doesn't even look like me. I went all the way there, they didn't even let me do it because it said it didn't look like me. I was like, are you dumb? But I do drive around. I drive around in my grandma's car. She's been pretty ill recently. That's why in some of the videos you would have seen I've been you can see my grandma in the back. That's because she's been ill. So I was looking after her. So I got insurance in her car and I was driving around and stuff. Yeah, I can't wait to leave this 9 to 5. It's honestly like prison. Got 2 more winning trades for a 2k payout. That's it, bro. And what I would do is like save the 1k and then put the rest of the 1k into another, into more accounts. Yeah, man, I'm sick and tired of losing. It does get tiring, bro. You just gotta make sure you're back testing. If you guys do want like a little secret hack to back testing, and like you back test on TradingView, but if you want to back test on like FX Replay, just make a load of Google accounts and then hit the free trials. Just hit the free trials, yeah, for the 5 days, and that's it. That's the hack. Make sure you cancel the subscription though, because they'll charge your ass for the year, and then you won't be too happy about that when you see a £300 bill coming out your account. But yeah, make sure you've back tested like a couple years of data, and then you know for sure your strategy works, and then that's where you just gotta trust in yourself, guys. Nothing's guaranteed. You gotta really go in with no fear, you know. What the fuck? I should back test on TradeZeller. Yeah, TradeZeller's really good. Okay, so what would we be looking at right now? So what we can see here is you'd be looking at the most recent 15-minute sweep. So we've made equal highs, no we haven't. So we need to see price sweep that 15-minute high or this 15-minute swing low. Like so. Bang, bang. Mark out the same point on the S. Okay, so you'd basically seek for one of these points to get swept. Am I still in school? Nah, bro. I left. I finished my exams for high school, kind of like high school, but in the UK it then goes into college. You finish secondary school at 16, and then you do 2 years of college. I finished when I was 18, and that was next month. It would have been a year ago since I've left. Tell you what, it's been a crazy year, but I'm so glad I've done it. I'm so glad I didn't go to university or college, they call it in America. Because when you're this young, yeah, you gotta chase those dreams, guys. You gotta chase them, and if it really, if you enjoy it, yeah. Look, some people they say, oh, you gotta have this, and this to live in a very happy, enjoyable life. I'd say one of the main things that I've learned over the course of this year is, you know, I always thought that the only way you can be happy with life is if you've got a fuck ton of money and you're going here, you're going there, you're going. I've been to a lot of. Oh, for fuck's sake! Did the stream? Okay. I thought the stream disconnected. I've been to a lot of places, yeah, and to be honest, the places where I'm most happy is where I have like my people around me who really care about me, I care about them, and I'm happy doing what I'm doing, which is right now talking to you guys and making videos and going to the gym and then trading, chasing like the career of my dreams. You know, that I'm very content with how life is, and I'm very, very happy, even though I haven't got a fucking Lambo. You know what, like, I've thought about it, and I'd be very content with, you know, I'd have a godly physique, and I'd be, say, with like the girl of my dreams, which I'm with right now, and then living in a nice apartment, you know, nicely decorated, kind of like my room right now, and I've got freedom. Like, I've got stable income from multiple streams of income, and I'm just free, you know. Because I'm kind of thinking ahead of down the line. Like my dad, yeah. So when I was younger, you know, like because of Indian parents and stuff, they kind of force you into the idea of becoming like a doctor and stuff. But bro, my dad worked so much that it literally put me off doing that shit. And I was like, bro, there is no way I'm doing anything like that. Because I didn't really do much stuff. Like, we didn't do a lot of stuff like if you were a dad. Like, you see in movies, like, they play, like, fucking baseball or, like, football and shit together. So that's what I'd want to do, like, with my son. I'd want to be there and make sure I keep an eye on him, you know. And there's actually a couple guys in my VIP server who a lot of them are dads. And they say the best thing was when they became a dad. Yeah. So it's kind of just preparing for that moment and then enjoying the process along the way. You ever thought of taking a trip to America? 100%. Soon come, soon come. I've got loads of family in America. I've only ever been to New York and Connecticut, or like the state of New York. I've got family in Connecticut. I've been to New York 3 times, and I've got family in Portland, California. That's the main places, really. So how much am I making a month now after high school / college? It does vary. My best month was like 10.5k pounds. So that's GBP, so I don't know what that is USD. Is that like, I think that's 14,000 USD, which is pretty crazy. That was the month of January. You guys remember start this year, January 2026? Yeah. That was my best ever trading month. I made like 15R. It was fucking crazy. But on average right now, it's probably around, no pun intended, but like 6-7k. But that's USD, so that's like 5k a month GBP, around there. I mean, I can't really like give you guys a fixed amount each month, because obviously because of trading it varies, but if I had to give on average, it'd be like 5-6k GBP. Around what time in the macro do you take your trades? Do you wait for 50? So yeah, I don't trade macros anymore. I trade simply just from 2:30 p.m. New York time all the way to no, what am I on about? 9:30 a.m. New York time to 2:15 p.m. New York time. Yeah, guys, so like a lot of you guys who are younger out there, I got pretty lucky, or not really lucky, but I found a way to make an income whilst I was in school. So it meant that my startup for trading was pretty good, but I did lose a lot of money from that, because I've never worked a job before, just because I've always been doing other businesses. So I used to resell like football tickets. Concert tickets, but then I stopped doing that because I just wanted to focus fully on trading. But having a job is like, I wish if I could redo things again, well, not really redo it, but let's say if I didn't meet my girlfriend, then I would have 100% have wanted to, this isn't a setup by the way, I would have definitely have rather have just worked instead of going to college, because then I could have just stacked my bread. Are you saving up for an apartment? Yes, bro. So it should be, well, I don't want to say like confirmed, but definitely very soon should be moving into my own crib. And I'm so excited. Did I enjoy Thailand? Thailand, yes, Thailand was sick, bro. But here's the thing, like, again, you know, like, I guess you guys would know ICT Fanatic. When I went out there to meet him, you know, when he went out there at my age, 18 years old, he went out there because, you know, he literally only had a few pennies to scratch. Like, he must have gone out there with a couple K savings, and it was kind of like a life and death situation when he was out there. Whereas it's a different situation for me. I don't really need to move to Thailand, and I have all my people here. Do you know what I'm saying? And it just kind of felt like after that 2 weeks, although it was amazing, waking up to a skyline view in a very nice apartment, you know, pool on the rooftop, fucking great. 24/7 security. Me and my boy were running around on mopeds getting massages, but I just missed like my family at home, you know. After that 2 weeks, I was like, I cannot wait to go home. But then again, now that I look back at the trip, I'm like, fuck, I miss it. I get nostalgic looking at it now. Wait, how long ago was it? I went January, February, March, April, May. 4 months. Holy shit. What did I do in school? In college, I did business, history, and politics. You know what? I actually found the subjects interesting, but then doing the exams was scary as hell. I was actually I'm known in my college, like even after I've left, I'm known in my college as the kid who slept in his business exam. Like in my first year of college, I slept through my business mock. I got 1 out of 80. 1 out of 80. Oh my god, man. Yeah, you can get really nice apartments in Thailand. Or even here, like, if you find someone to split with in like the UK or even like the United States, they've actually introduced new laws. They've introduced new laws into about renting in the UK, which are really good. Yeah, I started at 13, I've been trading for about a year now. Oh shit, so you're 14 now. Holy shit, mate. When you grow up, you're gonna be insane. Mate, you got 4 years. 5 years before you're my age. Damn. Yeah, I would, but if I was you though, I wouldn't throw school off the map. Like, what I want to do for like my son or my daughter is obviously get them into like business and trading, but I want to make sure they're doing school too. I want to make sure they, no, I want to move away from my family 100%, but I want to move with my girlfriend. When I say like my people at home, I basically mean my girlfriend. Yeah. But what was I on about? Yeah, I would want to have my kids to do what I couldn't do, and that's to do business and fucking smash it at school. Do sick at school. Yeah, fuck the fam, bro. Fuck the fam. 100 times fuck the fam. You gotta leave ASAP, bro. Oh my god, how do people trade Asia session? How the fuck do people trade Asia session? I don't get it. It's just so slow. If you guys actually go on my, no, it's not even on my YouTube. It was on no, it was on my YouTube, but the stream was so long it didn't save. I did a full night stream. I literally I slept on stream, yeah. During, I think it was the elections or something. I literally did a full 24-hour stream. It was crazy. Should I do that? Wait, should I do it? Wait, we're close to 2,000 subs, yeah. When we hit 2k subs, I'll do a 24-hour stream or like a night stream. I'll trade the whole day. I'll trade Asia, London and New York, and I'll just have like, I'll see if I can stream on my camera, and then we can like go hit a gym sesh and come back. Like, I'll stream my whole day live. How weird would that be? That'd be weird. Pretty cool though. The China Bank Open. China Bank Open. Wait, what do you guys know about China? Who here's been to China? I've been to fucking China, mate. What a story. Basically, it was when we were coming through Thailand. We came back through Thailand, and this taxi driver picked us up. It must have been like 1 AM. My phone was nearly dead. This guy spoke no English. Basically, long story short, he was trying to scam us. He drove about 10 minutes, and we were at this little port. He called it a beach. It was the worst beach ever. This guy was just smoking fags, and we must have been there for about an hour. He was charging us the whole time. We go back to the airport. He's tried charging us like £120, and I was like, he must be insane. But I don't know if this guy had a gun on him or whatever. So I paid him. I sent him the transfer on Wise, but then it said it was going to take 3 hours to get to him. So I basically was like, oh, alright, I'll just convince this guy that it's going to send, because he didn't receive it. And I was like, it's going to send, it's going to send. And then once we got through security, I cancelled the transfer. Guy got no peas. So he spent his whole night thinking he's going to scam 2 Gen Z kids. Mate, don't mess with Gen Z. Don't mess with Gen Z. Bro, Asia session is so boring. Do New York. Yeah, we do New York, bro, but unfortunately it's not for another like, what, 12 hours? So yeah, we might have to wait just a little bit. That 120 point trade you hit was clean. Yeah, it was clean. That was a fucking banger. That was a banger. Do you just look for any sort of sweep? 15 minutes mainly. Session sweep or like 15-minute swing highs and lows. Yeah. That's what we're looking at, really. Holy all-time highs. I mean, look, we wouldn't. So in this scenario, right? Let's say we're trading in New York right now. We're at all-time highs. So you wouldn't be taking a short. Oh, bro, 100% we'll go to Japan soon. That's like next on my list. I'm actually going to Madrid. I'm going to Madrid in less than a month. I'll be in Madrid on the 6th of June. That's when I'm going to Spain. Going to be some banging content for you guys there. Holy shit. During the World Cup as well. Who's gassed for the World Cup? I'm gassed for the World Cup, mate. It's going to be banging. But yeah, Japan is like up there. I think it's so interesting. Or like how different the culture is. You know? But yeah, so as of now with price, let's say it's the New York session, you would not be looking for shorts. And the only way you look for shorts is, again, the 4 hour needs to shift. So the next 4 hour candles before the New York session needs to close below this swing low on the 1 hour, or on the 4 hour it needs to close below this swing low. So it needs to shift structure, because it needs to actually tell us that it has intention to move lower. Apart from that, it's just going to keep going higher. So we just need to see a sweep of this low right here. That's the next 15-minute swing low. And then you can target whatever points of buy side I guess you got. Like that. Get up, mush. Mush. Why are you in a short? What have you shorted off? I mean, I don't mean to diss your strategy. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are right in the end. I keep seeing these memes where it's like, there's these unks, these like granddads or something are looking at the fucking chart, and there's like, Gramps is still waiting for the financial crisis lows to get swept. Cracks me out every time. Hantavirus X World Cup. Oh mate, don't even get me started on that shit. I mean, at least, you know, if we do get into a quarantine or whatever, we'll be calm. We will be calm. So how do you trade continuations at all-time highs? So that's what I'm saying. You need to see price retrace into a 15-minute point of sell side, and then, you know, because we're still technically being a premium here, overall in a premium, and you know, this would be more of a discount, be more in a premium, sweep, model, target longs. So right here we're just generating buy side liquidity. It'll come down eventually, sweep the lows, probably continue higher. Long until you're wrong. I go South Korea in July for my 20th, mate, that's sick. South Korea, bro, oh my god. I was watching videos on like this American guy. You guys should watch his videos. Oh my god, it's so interesting. Let me show you. This guy, oh my days, mate. A banging meal, and this guy's videos are banging. He's gone to like every border of North Korea. He's gone to South Korea, the border in Russia, and he went to the border in China as well, the town by China. Mate, his videos are banging, and he just goes over all of these like cultures and stuff. Oh mate, I'll definitely want to go to North. I'm pretty sure as a British citizen you can go to North Korea, but what this guy said is you have to go to Beijing. What's up, Beijing? And do this like little fucking Alright boys, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do is, you know, Mac, I might have to join you, mate. I'm feeling pretty shattered, so what am I thinking? Should I end the stream here? Mate, because this is well boring. Should I end the stream here, or should I just leave it running and then hop on for London session? And then we can just like forward test London session. Or should I just end the stream and then start streaming again for London? We can jump on for London. What do you guys think? What should we do? And if you're not inside the free Discord yet, link in the description, should work. You can join there, completely free. When you had the orange and black trading colours of fire, yo bro, it's been here for a while. Mate, that's the Pornhub colours. The orange and black, yo look, the orange and black colours were not bad. They were not bad. I've had some decent colours. Maybe I should switch it up. Maybe I should switch up my my colours now. I think this is the we go back to the default skin, the green and red. The green and red. Yeah, I had the green and red for a while. What to do, I don't know. But then I quite like the blue and black. This one. Yellow and red, Iron Man, mate, more like fucking McDonald's. It won't look as good as you think it will. Look here guys, this was in the period where I was, reduced risk. I was trading 2 micros. Like, it has to be done. I'm not sure about this one, Chief. I'm not too sure about this one. Oof. This is straining the eyes. I used to trade with these colors. And the canvas I used, like this one. I traded with this for a bit, and then the grid lines. I traded with this for a little bit. You guys think I should go back to like a darker mode? Is that what you're saying? Maybe I should. Let's see what it looks like on the map though. Yeah, I kind of like this, like these old colors, the OG colors. Fuck it, I'm going back to this. It's a new day tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day. These are the colors I'm using. How did you personally improve psychology? Bro, consistent routine, going gym, you gotta find out a lot about yourself, and that just comes from market experience. Reducing your position size so you're just focused on the actual trade and not on the dollar amount. Just little stuff like that, little tweaks like that. I've got a lot of videos on like psychology and that, but I'll drop a new video on that shortly. I'll try to do it this week. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I do appreciate you guys all tuning in for the stream. I'm even live for an hour and 40, so not too bad, but we'll be live tomorrow. Asia's looking kind of dead, so if I'm up for the London session, we can trade a bit of London session, or like I'll stream like the pre-market of New York, and then I'll obviously have to start streaming the New York session on the VIP server. But yeah, really comes from repetition of trading to the point it becomes second nature. Yeah, 100% combo's got it nailed down. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed. Catch you in the next one. I'll try to do these daily. We can try make this into a little daily thing. We'll have a little group meet up, or at least once a week, you know. Definitely more often. But yeah, alright. Take it easy, boys.